Hey, welcome back. I'm just going to do a little bit of watering here in the greenhouse, get these plants a little hydrated, and then we're going to step out and get ready for a couple of plants that I want to introduce into my food forest. And one of those is the common hop. That's what they described it as, is common hops. So what I'm going to do is build a teepee for growing hops, which is pretty basic, straightforward. So we're going to get out there, we're going to hunt around for some nice straight poles that are at least 10 feet long, and then we're going to get down into the food forest and assemble it. While that's going on throughout the week, I'll be germinating 5 different plants that I have coming in. I have seeds that came from Etsy of all places. Not that that's a diss on Etsy in any way. I started looking at Etsy and I started getting some Canadian manufacturers of seeds or sellers of seeds. So one of them is Amaranth. The other one is, the Fairy Berry. We're going to be putting in American Beauty Berry and a few others. So near the end of this video, I will be talking about some of those seeds that I'll be slowly introducing into the food forest, along with a lot of these plants that will also get planted very soon. As soon as they stop seeing minuses out there, minus Celsius. And then, like I said, we're gonna get out there today though, and we're gonna build ourselves a hops teepee. So stay tuned. So one of the other things I was gonna do before I step out there and go look for the proper poles, or the best poles I could find on the property, is I have some garlic here that I got free from the CD Saturday from the Hamilton Library. And what we're gonna do is just plant a bulb near each one of the trees, or a few of the trees that I feel are best needed. And it'll just help deter some of the voles and or mice and try to keep them. So I do everything I can without actually trying to kill the varmints or the vermin or the mice, whatever, however you want to describe them. They are animals, and animals deserve to live the best they can, unless they start interrupting some of my growth or my plants. So again, garlic, also onions work. So we'll be throwing a few onions in there too, just to have them growing. And that's a type of companion planting as well. So we'll just put it up in there, and that's what I'm gonna do, just plant a couple of bulbs out there. All right, looks like we can grab a couple of these. Again, this is that Edo battery powered little chainsaw they call it, but yeah, it's not my favorite. The chains seem to stretch. The stuff's made of plastic. It seems to do the job, but it's not something I'd recommend. I would recommend you getting a different style, but again, it does the job, so I'm not too worried about it. This is really cheap online, so I think I paid 60 bucks for the whole thing. And yeah, let's get going. So let's cut some of these down, and we're gonna trim them up a bit. Watch out for those fallen trees. Okay, because you're going to need at least a coat hanger or some type of wire that's going to last, possibly some screws, and I'm going to use this little pair of pliers to help me with the wiring. So let's get setting up. now that I've used a bunch of screws just to kind of hold it in place, you know, and the teepee works as a teepee, they sit on each other, right? I'm gonna use this wire, wrap it around to get some more strength. Make sure it stays together. All right, so now I have this nylon twine that we get in our bales of hay that we use, and I'm just gonna make some type of climbing. So this is not necessarily for support, but it'll dual as support. But we're just gonna tie it in, just like so, real easy peasy. Put a little knot in there, just like that. Wrap it around the next one, and just tie her in a knot, just like so. And that's it. So we're gonna do that all the way around. And when we plant the hops in, well, at least they'll have an extra little something to support their growth or their lateral leaves. So let's get finishing that up. It's going to rain here really soon. It's been raining all day, and I just happened to got a little break of the weather. So let's get this finished up. It doesn't look like much, but it'll do the trick. Now I got to figure out how to propagate or to start my seeds for. I just got them yesterday, so along with amaranth and hops and fairy berry, autumn olive, we're gonna want to go get them started because those are other plants I want to get into the food forest this year. I have 30 more bare root plants coming sometime this month or next. But yeah, let's take a back up here so you get a good look at it. Doesn't look like a lot, but you know, I can always add to it or subtract. I can put more ties on if I want, and it's just built to keep going. So a few screws helps, and that's it. So I just wanted to show you that, easy peasy. Now I'm gonna go get those hops started. You guys have a safe week. Come back next week, we'll make another video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up down there. Don't forget to comment. Don't forget to share it with your friends. Have a great one.